Welcome and good morning and welcome to our March meeting. It's going to be an exciting day. We have Kim Garish as our guest speaker and a return visit from her and hear all about our progress. And so we'll move right on. But before I go any further, you may have seen that little record button, continue. We cannot continue, or you cannot continue on this if you haven't pushed that button. And if you choose not to do that, then you can go on to YouTube where this meeting will be shown later. And thank you, Dan, our webmaster, for putting this all together and for recording for us and making us all accessible to 2021 technology. Good. Dan, can you remind us of our protocols, please? You there?
There I am. Hi, good morning. I was talking with Carol. She was having trouble with the link, so I was getting her.
Oh, good.
There she is.
Thank you.
There she is.
There she
So
is.
most of you have done this before. We ask that you keep your microphone muted because the way the program works, whenever the system hears a noise, it goes to that person. And so if you want to speak, that's great. But otherwise, just keep your microphone muted and we'll open them up at the end if you have any questions. Enjoy the meeting.
Okay, I have an issue. I just hit, something popped up. I hit it and I need to get back on for my view. Oh, wait a minute. I need to get back on. How do I do that? I can hear you.
You're on.
We
You
see
can't
you.
see me. Can you? I can't see you.
Oh,
Oh,
You
what did I hit here? All right, let me hit this button again. Okay. You there?
We're all here.
Isn't that interesting?
You've just clicked on your screen or something that's
Yeah.
shut it off.
Get
But
that down.
do you have two things on
wait,
your?
yeah, wait, hang on one second. Let me lower that. Oh, there you go. I put the diminished thing. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. My technology, I've learned a lot. Here you go. Thanks for everybody helping me. All right. As I see some new faces and names here. So as president, I can't resist the opportunity to give you a 30-second commercial about the Friends of the Library. We were established in 1996. I wasn't in this town at that time, but I was in a friends group on the other side of the coast, on the other side of the states. This particular group has raised over $1.1 million and over $850,000 of that has gone directly to the library for its special programs. We are proud of our two bookstores, which are the primary source of our funding, and encourage you to visit them. And we will have reports from our managers later on in the meeting. But anyway, I am so glad to be part of this group, another group of dynamic people who have shaken a lot of trees to get all that money. Thank you very much. Moving along, and I have to remember to say this. I call you all by your first names, the board members, but I really need to get into your last names as well. That was Dan Rexwinkle, okay, our webmaster, and this will be Evelyn Dial, who is our secretary, who will discuss the minutes.
well, good morning, everyone. Could I please have a motion to accept the minutes from the February 2021 meeting, the Zoom meeting, as corrected?
All those in favor? Oh, any discussion?
Did I get a
We,
didn't get the
you
motion
don't have
yet.
a, you
Sorry.
don't have a motion in a
A
second.
motion, yes. Who's moving?
I so move.
Okay, Nancy.
Okay,
second.
Nancy?
Nancy Dixon, second. Anybody move a second? Come on. I feel like I've been doing an
I
off
second.
Is that Leila
Second.
second? Thank you.
Yes.
And any discussion on those minutes? All right. All those in favor, please raise your hand. Aye.
I
Behalf of you, and I can't see the other. All right. All those opposed? Okay, there are no nays, so there you go. Evelyn, I want to thank you, Karen, Leila, and Gloria, who have volunteered to proof our minutes for today's meeting. What we do is have proofreaders so that we don't get a lot of back and forth. And those who have attended the meeting, you have to attend the meeting. If anyone wants to volunteer at any time to do this, please let Evelyn know. We appreciate your efforts in this. And then it comes out. And if anybody sees anything really glaring on the board, then we let Evelyn know. Thank you very much, Evelyn.
Yes, I appreciate that.
And enjoy your first, and Evelyn gets her first shot, her first vaccine today. Woohoo!
Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, Carol Carson is our treasurer. Where is she, Carol? Are you on?
I'm right here.
There you go. There you go. Hi.
Good morning,
Review,
everybody. Well, as reported to the board, we are still afloat, doing very well. And as Rita said, thanks to our wonderful bookstores, our wonderful volunteers, our wonderful internet people, we just keep those books moving. And you will hear more detail about that from the bookstore managers, of course. We did have a $400 donation from Southern California Edison. Nancy will elaborate on that for us. And stock market has been kind to us, and we have money to satisfy the library's requests, the spring requests for programs and collections. So we're doing well through all of this.
Thank you, Carol. And thank you, bookstore managers again. But also Carol wears two hats. She's the editor of our book notes, which is our bi-monthly newsletter. Catch it this time. It's really interesting. There's a lot going on in it. She does a really great job with it. And in it, she does highlight the downtown walk around and farmers market on the first and third Thursday nights of the month. And it's really a nice adventure for anybody who is willing to venture out. There's vendors, and there's food trucks, and there's the Cinderella carriage going around, and the restaurants are open. And I was there last 2 Thursday nights ago, and I'm going this Thursday because it's my son's birthday. It just so happened. I said, get out of Dodge and come on down, and we'll go to have dinner downtown, which is kind of fun outside, and that'll be nice.
Rita,
Okay,
may I
yes.
ask you a question?
Yes. Yes.
Gloria.
Gloria,
I went when they first started and people were not wearing masks. Are they any better at mask wearing now?
they're pretty much better now. And it is,
Okay.
you're on your own. I wear my
Uh-huh.
mask, even though I've had two vaccines. I still feel uncomfortable not wearing a mask any place, and places require it. And if you go in the shops, they require it,
Okay.
I keep my distance of somebody that doesn't. And I walk out on the street when people are passing me the other way,
Mhm.
you have
Well,
to
there
be
was
careful.
one area that was very, very crowded where the
Right.
vegetables were. And I had to leave, and I'm just wondering if that's any better.
What can I say? It's just,
Okay.
yeah, it is
I
what it is.
love
I mean,
the farmers markets.
right. I anticipate people will get more reluctant to wear masks in the future, but I will still wear my mask for a while. Anyway, it was fun. I've seen it grow. It's because I went in the beginning as well a couple of times. Then it got really too dark and cold. But then I ventured out 2 weeks ago, and it was great. So we need to support downtown Murrieta as well. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure my friend and I are going to have a booth there
Oh, good.
in
That's
April.
fun. We'll look for you. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions about the treasurer's report and book notes? All right. Laura Davis is our librarian that is going to update us on all the good things that she's got. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge in your background? How lucky are you that I know you're not, but
Can you hear me okay?
yes, thank you.
Okay, great. Well, it's nice to see all of you. Hope to see you someday in the library, actually. On that note, we have no opening date yet still, so no idea on that front. Hopefully soon, but we don't know. As you all know, probably Allison Egan's, our children's supervisor, has left, unfortunately. We're all very sad about that. And recruitment is currently open. So it's open for another week to hire a new children's supervisor. And in April 4th through 10th is National Library Week. So we're planning kind of a week-long virtual contest on Facebook. So an activity or question a day, and people will get an opportunity to win a $10 gift card every day if who enter this. And our library has a new newsletter, its own newsletter, virtually. If you go on our website, on our Wix links, you'll see it there. You can just sign up with an email, and you'll get a welcome email and a kind of a toolkit with some video links, and you'll get it every month. And that was actually created by our own Ashley Begay, who did a great job with it. And let's see. Also, the children's department is offering stay-at-home story times every Saturday morning at 9:30. We're actually using some of Allison's old recordings to do that. So she's kind of still with us virtually anyway. And starting, I think it was last week, or actually this week, through April 17th, we're doing our annual In and Out Cover to Cover Club, where kids can read 5 books, get the opportunity to win a free certificate for a hamburger or cheeseburger. And let's see, the adult, teen, and children's departments are currently handing out kits every month. They're kind of in lieu of our in-house programming. So they're kind of do-it-yourself kits. It's for our Library for All, which is a special needs group, and adults, teens, and kids. So there's 4 kits at least passed out every month. And let's see. Oh, and we also the children's department partnered with Neighborhood Forest for this really great program where if you signed up, you could get a tree in celebration of Earth Day, and the trees will be delivered here at a later date. We had 285 people sign up for these trees. So I don't know when they'll be delivered, but 285 people will be getting trees in celebration of Earth Day. And I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions or anything?
No, just a lot of praise for all you do.
Absolutely. We miss you so much. We miss all of your smiling faces.
We
And
miss you
can't wait to
guys.
get back, and
We
wish
miss all
everybody
of you.
well. Good. Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks for your input, Laura. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Good.
I'll probably be leaving in a few minutes, but
Okay.
but
I
yeah.
understand. Very good. Thank you. Membership. Karen Michaud, wherever you are. Karen, are you there? Do I see Karen?
Rita, can you
Karen,
not
there
see
you
me?
go.
There she is.
Right here. Hi, membership. We had one member join, and that was in February. Stephen Waddell, who was a Corner Store volunteer and, of course, helping with internet. And that concludes.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. We're on an annual renewal, membership renewal, which is really nice. Makes it a little easier, I think, for everybody for tracking. So we're getting ready to start that. Probably that'll be in June. We'll start getting our information out to our members shortly, within the next 2 months, probably. Anyway, thank you, Karen. As Carol Carson and I have said, our 2 bookstores are our primary source of funding, and we have 2 wonderful chairpersons for that. Nancy Dixon at the Corner Bookstore and Maggie Plott at the Town Square Bookstore. And so we have both are on a corner, which is really funny. Okay. So Nancy, we would like to have you speak about the Corner Bookstore.
Yes, so for the month of February, our gross was $7,702. Of that was a $400 donation I'll tell you about in a minute. Our expenses were $5,388 for a net of $2,314. Now, we are only open 4 days a week. So in the month of February, we were only open a total of 16 days. That's how much money we made at an average of $456 a day.
Wow.
The old average was $275. So it's going on double. Just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The
Very nice.
donation that we got, the $400 from Southern California Edison, is because Greg Cagle, who's Kathy Cagle's husband, Kathy Cagle's one of our volunteers at the bookstore and assistant manager, comes and helps Kathy for sure every Monday night and other times, because Kathy's job is to take all the incoming donations, which are in the literally thousands, especially lately in the COVID cleaning. She sorts them according to the different categories so they can be priced by the various pricers. Well, it's pretty heavy physical work in a lot of ways. So Greg comes over and helps her, Mr. Strongman, and all of that. He also helps tremendously with the sidewalk sales. So Edison has a program where they keep track of their volunteer hours, and then they Edison donates a certain amount of money per hour to whatever organization. So the first check was the $400. It will be a little more often from now on. I think it's like $100 for every 40 hours, something like that, which is pretty wonderful, pretty amazing. We love that. Speaking of the sidewalk sale, we are finally scheduled for one April 17th, Saturday, April 17th. We're pretty sure that the protocols will be acceptable by that time. In fact, right now they're Riverside changing tomorrow to the red tier. So I think we should be okay for distancing and mask record, whatever the protocol, when the time comes, we will be still following it. We're very careful at the bookstore. So everybody is healthy. We're very strict about the masks and the hand sanitizer and so forth. So that's really good. And so far in March, the 8 days that we've been open in March, we're averaging 454 a day.
Wow.
So we're still keeping up with the incredible. We
That's
did have one customer though. He said, I love this store, but I do have a complaint. You don't sell time, and that's what we need to read all these wonderful books.
very good. Very good. And all the volunteers are healthy.
Everybody's healthy. We've had a
Thank them all
couple.
for doing their
We've had a couple who've had COVID, but it turns out they weren't in the store. Nobody was exposed at the store, and they're all fine.
Good.
And they were more lighter cases.
And your current hours are again?
Okay, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 6, Thursday, 10 to 4.
So
And I want to give kudos on that Thursday to Mary Lou Rauschek, which I can never say her name properly, and Judith Ann Edwards, who work all day there from 10 to 4, so that it can be on that day.
That's good. That's good. Well, thank you very much, and to the volunteers, and stay well and continue to keep up the good work. Good. Maggie. Oh, sorry.
I forgot about the internet. We haven't had any internet, anybody to do internet for basically the past year for a variety of reasons. And the board, we've made a contract with a wonderful young man who will be selling online for us again. So hopefully that will, again, even more beef up our sales.
Terrific. Thank you. Very good. Maggie Pilat runs the Town Square Bookstore. And with Lori.
We are not as lucky as the other store. We have I had worked these last two Thursday afternoons, and I haven't had a single person in 2 hours, not even a looker. So I hope now that the school opens that we will have a little more traffic, but that just nobody, it just deserted completely. But anyway.
Pretty dead down there, yeah, I know.
This is sad because you sit there for 2 hours and there is no soul around. So anyway, the store for February made $107.50. We had expenses because we had to have the rug clean, hadn't been cleaned in 3 years. So, and the telephone, so the internet made $689.81. So the total earnings for the store were $484.97. And like I say, I hope that they open the school is supposed to open this week. I don't know. I haven't been there yesterday, but I'll be there today. So that is it for the store. You want to go to
Good.
programs?
And Maggie and Judy Call do the programs for us. So Maggie, if you want to update us with that, they do a terrific job and finding writers, artists, performers.
Today, our guest will be, of course, Kim Gerrish, which is the executive director of Michelle's Place. And she will be speaking about, the new buildings and all the tremendous amount of services they provide our community. Then in April, we will have Jerry Westerson, who is a writer. She's been with us before, but she writes about medieval mysteries and historical novels. Then in May, we have asked the captain, Tony Conrad, to get a chief of police. He was just took over in March over the police department. He has 26 years of law enforcement experience. And she became with the police department, like I said, now this month. So we will speak about the many services, of course, the police department provides for us. Then for June, we have another writer, Rebecca K. O'Connor. She's a writer and she has a passion for animals, especially falcons. So, and she writes really, very strong and absorbing novels. So we are done all the way through June. And yeah.
And then we're off for the summer. We can relax.
Yeah, right. And then we are dark in July and August. So I still don't have anybody for September, October, November.
That's okay. A long way. Very nice. Thank you very much, Judy and Maggie, for that.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
I wanted to mention too that all our flyers now are being made by Pat Farmer.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yes, thank you. In my publicity part. Yes, thank you very much, Pat. So you're the second techie in the family here. So we really appreciate that. And now I can go to her and say, oh, I need to have a flyer, please. And I can send it out as it is, in whatever format Pat puts it in. It's great. Thank you. And your volunteers are okay?
Yeah, well, Paul is sick today, but it's because he took the vaccine, and I guess he reacted really strongly, so she can't come this afternoon. But I mean, other than that, I don't know of anybody that has had the COVID.
Good. Well, thank you very much, Maggie, and to your volunteers as well. And pretty soon we'll be up and going. And it's pretty quiet down there with the library closed and the school closed. And it's kind of eerily scary to be down there, but I give them all credit for doing it. Thank you very much. Yes.
Rita,
Yes.
the school opens today.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Very good.
So it will be Tuesday through Friday. There will be children at the school beginning today.
Terrific. So hopefully some of those moms will
be
pop
less
in.
quiet.
Very good. Thank you. Good. I also do publicity for the group, and I have invited the membership of the patrons of Michelle's Place to join us at some point if they could. And I also, if you're here, welcome very much. And thank you very much for coming. And also, as a new member of Temecula Valley Women's Club, I'm cashing in on my little chips here, and I sent them some information so that hopefully some of the members will join us, because they too are help with Michelle's Place and have been very good with Michelle's Place as far as their donations go. And I look forward to a continued relationship with all of them. And of course, I've sent my information out to the usual places, etc. And again, thanks, Pat. That was on my list. Thanks, Pat, for doing those flyers. And also, Pat wears another hat. She takes care of special events. Anything you have to say, Pat, or add to that?
Not this today. Hopefully next month we'll have some new news. Okay.
Good. Terrific. Very good. So did I miss anything? We're into old business. Did I miss anything that anybody has a question about? Anybody that we didn't talk about this time? And any new business? Anything anybody wants to share that's exciting or whatever? Okay. At this point, if we were in our regular meeting in the community room, we would adjourn for a few minutes and refresh our coffee and get a little bite of their wonderful refreshments. But we're not doing that. And so I'm going to thank you all for joining us for our meeting and invite you to stay on for a few minutes. We have a really interesting program from Michelle's Place, from Kim Garish. And Judy Call will be introducing our guest speaker. And just relax for 5 minutes and Judy will be right back. Right, Judy? Wherever you are?
Right, we'll start right about 10:30.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, fine. I didn't see you. Okay, good. Thank you.